I'm Jason Epperson. This is RV Miles, and it's time for the latest in RV and camping news. Welcome back, everybody. I'm coming to you from the Mile Zero studio this week after being out on the road for about 6 weeks. We're back home here in Rock Island, Illinois, and we took last week off, you might have noticed. So it's been a while since we've been able to put a news video out, but I'm happy to be back here again. First up, a reminder that if you're going to drive mountain passes, learn how to gear down. Kathleen Carol Savko, age 72, was killed last Wednesday on Teton Pass in Wyoming when the brakes overheated and failed on the motorhome, Class A motorhome that she was riding in. The RV was traveling eastbound on the highway down the steep mountain grade, pulling a Ford F-150 behind it. The slow-moving dump truck in front of the RV kept braking, causing the RV's driver to also brake and go slower than he wanted to. As the RV neared the bottom of Teton Pass, its brakes overheated and it began to run away. The driver lost control and the vehicle rolled. There were 5 occupants. 4 were transported to local hospitals where 2 were treated and released, and Savko, the 5th, passed away. The driver did not use a lower gear while descending the pass, according to the Highway Patrol. The 17-mile 2-lane highway is one of the steepest highways in the country with a 10% grade for sustained periods. The incident actually happened right after the last runaway truck ramp on the pass. The RV tried to exit the roadway onto a bike path, but hit a raised shoulder that caused it to slingshot back onto the highway, where it then rotated into a drift, clipped a vehicle traveling westbound, then it rolled and split in half, separating the body from the chassis and scattering debris. Stay safe out there, folks, and don't hit mountain passes until you read up on downshifting your transmission. The FMCA, Family Motor Coach Association, is facing some headwinds, according to RV Miles viewers familiar with the matter. We've recently reported that the organization parted ways with Executive Director Chris Smith. Now, financial troubles are looming, partly stemming from an increase in the cost of the FMCA Assist program from its provider. FMCA Assist is an emergency evacuation insurance that's included with membership. It gets you helicopter flights out of the middle of nowhere. Sources tell me that the cost of that insurance was going up from 67 cents per member per month to about $1.90. That, combined with the fact that FMCA has already been operating at a loss, meant either dropping FMCA Assist and perhaps other benefits like the magazine, or raising rates. It sounds like raising rates won out, and it's going to be a big jump. FMCA membership is currently $60 for your first year and $50 each year thereafter. It looks like membership may be increased to $100 per year. This all happened at the governing board meeting that took place at the Redmond, Oregon convention last week. I'm sure we're going to hear some official announcements on some of this stuff shortly, but one of those changes is actually more huge than the doubling of the annual dues. FMCA is apparently changing its name. It's been called the Family Motor Coach Association since its founding in 1963, and it was exclusive to motorhome owners back then up until 2017, when trailer owners were allowed to join. Now the name will be changed to sort of match that it's for every RVer, to the Family RV Association, or FRVA. I truly wish this organization well. There's a lot of challenges for it. They used to have 5,000 plus RVs attend their conventions. Now that number's often sub 1,000. As the world changes a bit, I hope they can find ways to really breathe new life into it, because as they truly know, raising rates dramatically means losing more members, and they're trying to patch holes left and right over there. Some real wholesale change is needed if it's going to go on. This episode is sponsored by our friends over at RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. Get a real mattress for your RV made by a real mattress manufacturer. They come in all sorts of different sizes, those odd RV king and queen sizes that are a little bit shorter or not quite as wide as a regular king or queen mattress, so it actually fits on the platform. You can also get different thicknesses. So if you've got a slide that closes over the top of your mattress and you can't go a certain height, you can adjust using the different size mattresses they have. They've got some odd bunk sizes. They now have a new topper that you can use and cut on the really weird mattress sizes as well, and more. We have mattresses from Brooklyn Bedding in both of our RVs and our house. You can get them delivered to you wherever you are from their factory in Arizona. They've got a 10-year warranty. They've got a 120-night sleep trial. You just open them up and let them unfold. If you've ever tried to drag a queen size or a king size mattress in through an RV door, you know how hard that is. And being able to let it expand on the platform is such a huge benefit. RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. If you head over to RVmattress.com/RV Miles and use the code RV Miles, so you get 25% off your next order. RVmattress.com/RV Miles with the code RV Miles. RV retail giant Camping World is fighting a Northern California county over its right to display a giant American flag. Well, the fight's over. They won. Camping World RV Sales in San Joaquin County flies a giant American flag over its grounds. The dealership's management removed the flag back in April when they were ordered to, but Camping World CEO Marcus Lemonis ordered the flag back up. The county told a Fox affiliate that due to the proximity of the pole to the interstate, the San Joaquin County Community Development Department consulted with Caltrans regarding concerns that if the pole fell, it could land in the Caltrans right-of-way for Interstate 5. Since then, the zoning administrator and the building official have reviewed the site plan and engineered plans for the flagpole. A determination was made that the flagpole may be permitted, and a building permit has now been issued. Here's the deal with this, folks. If I can speak a bit about what Camping World does with these flags. Counties and cities all over the country have zoning ordinances and building ordinances that allow you to display a certain size signage. And you're generally not allowed to put a sign up without a permit if it's over a certain size. And Camping World, to get around the fact that they can't put giant Camping World signs wherever they are, they put up an American flag. They put up a very big American flag that is beyond the allowable size by most building ordinances. Either the flagpole's too big or the flag itself is larger than the ordinance allows. And what this does is it allows them to do a couple things. First of all, it gives them a sort of touch point that wherever you're driving, you see this giant American flag, you know it's a Camping World. If you've been driving across the country over the last couple decades, you know you see giant American flag, it's probably a Camping World. The other thing this allows them to do is when these flags run afoul of ordinances, it gets them national news stories. This is not the first one. There have been many of this. So there was a lot of sort of pushback over this idea that Camping World's being forced to pull these flags down. It's happened over and over again over the last several years. And I think it's great when businesses want to display the American flag, but Camping World is using this as really sort of a false sort of patriotism. They're using this they put the flag up as a sign, essentially. They're making the flag an alternative to a sign for their business. And I think that's kind of the opposite of patriotism, if you ask me. That's just my opinion on it. But that's what's going on in California. Boutique high-end trailer manufacturer Living Vehicle has announced it's jumping into the fifth wheel market with its GT fifth wheel trailer series, featuring the new GT39 and GT32 floor plans. If you haven't been inside a Living Vehicle, wow. I was able to tour one at the Seattle RV show, and these things are exactly what everyone says RV design should be, from layouts to features to quality, but you pay for it. You pay a lot for it. Their travel trailers are over $250,000. The fifth wheel series represents a significant expansion of the company's existing product lineup, bringing together yacht-inspired luxury and sustainability for full-time land travel with features like extensive storage, four-season climate control, and advanced solar-powered systems. Each component, from powder-coated aluminum cabinetry to marine-grade equipment, is selected for its durability and quality. The larger GT39 can be equipped with up to 5,000 watts of solar power. The panels on these things are actually on the awnings. The GT32 complements the GT39 by offering many of the same luxury features in a more compact, maneuverable package. The two models are now available for order through Living Vehicle's website. No word on pricing yet, but I'm sure it's pretty high. RV listing website RV Trader has updated its user interface with AI. Their new vehicle listing tool guides the seller through a simple listing experience that uses AI to automatically populate vehicle details and descriptions while also providing market-reflective pricing guidance. The company says these new features dramatically reduce the time that it takes to create a listing that advertises your vehicle to the market's largest audience of RV buyers for a faster top dollar sale. I think the pricing guidance is a really crucial piece of the puzzle here if it turns out that it's fairly accurate. So you just enter a few details and your listing will be populated with things like the vehicle weight, the engine size, tire size, tank capacity, all that sort of stuff. Nice upgrade. Cell signal booster manufacturer WeBoost has announced the launch of the next generation of the Drive Reach RV cell booster. The Drive Reach 2 is engineered to extend the edge of users' cellular networks and works with multiple devices at once and all North American carriers. A release states that the Drive Reach RV2 delivers a cell signal that's up to 32 times stronger than unboosted signals, and the device comes with newer and flexible mounting and power options. WeBoost says the Drive Reach 2 will reduce dropped calls by 90%, improve data speeds, and extend battery life of devices by 20%. Take all of that with a grain of salt. It just depends on where the unit is placed in relationship to a cell tower. But cell boosters are still, a useful thing. They're dropping in popularity with the advent of Starlink, but they still have a place for certain users, and they can make a difference in turning no signal into a lifeline of communication in some instances. The Drive Reach 2 is available now at WeBoost.com and at Amazon with an MSRP of $549.99. Coming up this October, our homecoming rally in Amana, Iowa is where you can come meet us, hang out with some awesome RV Miles loving friends, and we're going to have all sorts of fun events. We're going to have a bags tournament. We're going to have a trivia night. We have food every night. We're going to have an RV industry roundtable where we gather your feedback about all the things that are working in the RV industry and aren't. And we're going to bring that stuff to manufacturers in Elkhart. We're going to have a whole lot more going on. We hope you'll join us in Amana, Iowa this October. All the details are available at the link in the description or rvmiles.com/homecoming. That's it for this week's RV and camping news. Thanks so much for being here. Hit the like button if you got something out of this video. Subscribe if you want more like it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.